Travis Wingenzel. Well, we're having a heat wave today, so I had to turn on the fan. It's at a lower setting, so you shouldn't be too distracted. So, on the 1st, New Year's, you probably heard in the news about the meteor that struck Philadelphia, and I did a video of it. I couldn't resist. The symbols were all there. It was awesome. Hilarious. And so I really need to do a video, even if it's just for my own files, to get rid of all these post-it notes of video ideas that I'm never getting to. So, it was a meteor from the quadrantid meteor shower, the tail of the dragon. Now, let me remind you where in Scripture that comes from. Revelation chapter 12, verse 4. And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth. And so with this one that occurred on the 1st, it applies to this. And the dragon stood before the woman, which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born. But that has to do with the sign in 3rd Nephi 1. I almost said 3rd Nephi 11. That's a different sign in the heavens, from a different chapter in Revelation. And so, yeah, there's the Betelgeuse that's going to explode in May. And that's what we're talking about today, is another explosion that occurred and was all over the news yesterday. And then there's, for my birthday, say last year for my, let's see, was it last year? It's been so long now. Should have known better than to cheat a friend, to waste the chance that I've been given. Or was it 2020? I think it was 2020 when the earthquake hit. Wasn't it? I'm now doubting myself. Life is passing as if a dream. Yeah, 2020. Huh. My goodness, that was quite a lot. And there are those that were part of Kennecott's that do not belong with the aftershocks. Huh. I felt several aftershocks after that. Some of them were strong enough for me to feel still. And that became a top video of mine. YouTube took down Joe Jesus Jr. clip. What's up with that? Apu is complaining to self-righteous religious Ned Flanders and calls him Joe Jesus Jr. I have the clip myself, but it's not on YouTube anymore. And so, as the dragon is the devil, and falling stars from the tail of the dragon, the devil, inverted pentagrams, you'd be interested to know that 5 days after, so yesterday, the 6th of January, 2022, there was another star falling from the tail of the dragon. The news did not cover this. It's me who does the research to find out this information for you. Nobody else is going to figure it out. Not that Mormon woman who claims she knows all about the signs in the heavens for the latter days and is really popular and is really cool, does better video quality, doesn't have a fan going off in the background, doesn't have problems with the picture. Where is it? I wrote it down. Please tell me I did not throw it away. Are you kidding me? I still haven't gotten to the Tetras. I'm going to my death anyway, I guess, so it doesn't matter. You guys don't care. No, that's not it. Did I throw it away? I must have thrown it away. Where's Joe Jesus Jr. when you need him? Yeah, okay. So I'll have to pull up the documents. It was a red giant, or red supergiant, because that's important. And they're saying it was an explosion equivalent to 1 billion suns. So imagine 1 billion suns, and they all explode together at once, all in unison, right there in the same spot. That's what happened. And so, yes, it's all over the news yesterday, and still trailing today. CNN covered it. Ashley Strickland, red supergiant star's death throws witnessed by scientists for the first time. And so, yeah, they refer to Beltages that we're still waiting for until May, and I did the video for you. And YouTube Mormon employees think that that's going to threaten the church because the prophets aren't revealing the signs in the heavens to us. I am. Heaven forbid I should have to do their job for them because they're failing Mormons. What is the quote? It was on the thumbnail I used today. Where is the quote? Because I've got the other one up on the screen. I did a screen save of the Stellarium program. There it is. Sheep without a shepherd. Yeah, obviously. Duh. Why couldn't I remember that? And so they didn't tell us where it was. They told us the location of the galaxy, the number, and they told us the number signification for the particular red supergiant. And so with that information, I was able to find it on my Stellarium program. And I can't remember because I threw the paper away. I probably could read it right off of the... Yeah, it's in the NGC 5731 galaxy. It's 120 light years away. 120 million. Wow. Just not been able to catch up today. And so it's not going to be as bright as when not Belarius, that's the county, Beltiges. It's a country. It's locking people up who fly by. And so it's at the hand of Boots. His left hand is up there by his mouth. That's where it is. That's where it blew. And they all saw it. And they told the news, and the news is covering it. And so, yeah, it's right below the quadrantid meteor showers. The tail of the dragon Draco constellation. So, yes, this does have a tie. Because tail of the dragon, Revelation 12:4, 2022, and I went over a big old thing that was a big old Al Capone's vault videos. Way to frustrate your own scriptures. And just call me Travis Geraldo. Or Travis Rivera. And yeah, that's better. It was getting hotter in here. And so 5 days later, so you have a falling star from the tail of the dragon on the 1st, New Year's, to start off 2022. And I did the videos last year. 2022 is going to be huge. And I still have the paper. Oh yeah, 24th, the planets align. So yeah, I did this. Can you see that? Get it off of Time and Date. Have my calendar from Time and Date. I printed it up. It's what I use all year. As much fun as it would be to have an actual calendar I have to pay for with pictures that I enjoy. Nonetheless, it's more convenient and quicker this way. I can cater it to have the Jewish holy days and other essential items on it. And so the star name is SN 2020 TLF. That's the red supergiant's name from astronomers. And billion sun explosion there in Boots, right at his mouth, at the tail of the dragon. And it's the other one that on my birthday there will be the sign of the new star that will explode also right there at the mouth of Draco the dragon, at the end of Cygnus. A new star will appear. There are two pulsar stars that are circling close to each other, and they're going to collide and boom and become one, and yay, man and woman as one. And it's unclear as whether they'll have babies orbiting them. But right there at the mouth of the dragon, new star, as soon as it was born, ready to be devoured by Draco the dragon. And so that's coming up, and I'll be dead, long gone, none of you care. And so why am I bothering to do videos? YouTube employees are going, yeah, why are you bothering, Travis? We're doing all we can to harm you. Even this morning, you're just not stopping. You're not getting the hint, Travis. Haven't you read Helaman chapter 6, verse 24? Come on, Travis. Do you want me to do everything for you? I mean, I've got an onslaught of Mormon haters, Mormons who hate. On the 2 earlier videos I did, as I uploaded the 3rd one, Helaman, chapter 6:24. And whosoever belonged to their band, the secret Gadianton band with the symbol of Lucifer on the keystone of the door of the Salt Lake Temple, should reveal unto the world of their wickedness, and their abomination should be tried not according to the laws of America and the Constitution, but according to their own sacred secret laws of Nazi German concentration camp type symbolism, according to their wickedness. And Mormons think they're the good guys, huh? What's up with that? So, now we gotta go back to the tail of the dragon. That's for this video. So who's Boots? Sounds Greek to me. It's herdsman, shepherd, over flock. You know, like the prophets are supposed to be for Mormons, and instead the sheep are without a shepherd, letting them die by the wolves. And so, yes, this is the bad shepherd. Bad. Because he comes from Babylon. You know, the country that John the Revelator says is a whore. The ones that took captive those of Judah to become Jews. And now everybody calls them Semites because they were taken captive into Babylon. Even a rabbi in Utah was interviewed about the religious bigotry, anti-Semitism of Mormons. And he says, oh, it's no different than anywhere else in the world. Oh, great. Mormons are just like the world. Great to hear. And so, yes, this is the god Enlil from Babylon. He's the head god of head gods. I was going to do a genealogy chart. I've got it somewhere. I'm going to have to get it again. Oh. Ted Cruz accidentally told the truth, huh? That's great. There's no connection between blood of Jesus and COVID spread. I don't even want to know what that has to do with anything. Alright. Babylon diet genealogy. I am doing it by genealogy for others who are heathen. There's Marduk. Bum, 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 bum. So the primal wasteland, Apsu. Why is this so small? Why do people put small stuff on the computer? Okay, so it's different wording. Oh, there he is. So he's not, well, Ishkur, not Ishtur. And there's Lilith, first wife of Adam. And so, yeah, you've got previous ones, but he's up here at the top, giving birth to Ninurta, or Ningirsu, and Ishkur, and Nana, and Nergal. And so, yeah, he is a head god, but he's the son of Anu and Ki, the Earth Mother, and so that's Nut and Geb. But they switch it. You know, it's Father Sky and Earth Mother, rather than Mother Heaven and Father Earth. And then the Shu and Tefnut characters are Anshar and Kishar. And so the women would be on the right. So Anshar is Shu and Kishar is Tefnut. And then we have Apsu, which would be Atum, coming out of Tiamat, which is Nun. And so if you're thinking that Assyrian is the oldest, you're wrong. Listen to me, I know what I'm talking about. It's my field. Everybody, even the scientists in the field, need to back off. Because the people in the field, they're either Assyriologists, or they're Egyptologists, or they're Hebraists, or they're Canaanites, or Romans, or Greeks, or Persians. Nobody knows all of it. Me. So, I just gave it to you. He's Adam. From the Genesis account, as I've gone over that video with you. Even yesterday, wasn't it? Didn't I go over that with you yesterday, or was it 2 days ago? Explaining it again for you. And so, as such, he's the god of storms. You know, wind and stuff, but that's his father. Shu, the breath of life, breathes into Adam. And Tefnut is the moisture that falls. And so Adam's first wife is Lilith from Genesis 1. I did this in the video. And so he's the Babylonian, what's it called? There's Superman, and then there's, not Reverso. Come on. Bizarro. That's it. Bizarro Superman. Or if you've seen the TV series on CW of Superman and Lois, they had Lex Luthor come from another parallel universe to murder our Superman, the sun god, because his Superman had murdered Lois Lane, Lex Luthor's wife. Way to stick to the original script, guys. And so, yeah, Lois is married to Superman, and I still need to watch the end of that. Xfinity was ordered by the church to blank out all my television programming, and then when I went back months later to check, they returned the video, but now there's no audio. The church just wants to punish me. There's a reason why, and Mormons don't care. Nobody cares. Ex-Mormons don't care. I warn you about John Dehlin, and so you betray me. You get suckered into his grooming. Oh, John, we so love you. Oh, you're so smart, John. That doesn't disgust you guys? As you do the same thing. anyway. Enlil. So yeah, Lilith, Lila, that's dark. And also called the night, or the darkness night. Lila. We can go to Blue Letter Bible. Click to Westminster Leningrad Codex, and there it is, Lila. In verse 5, that's where I immediately see it. So called the darkness night. Evening and the morning were the first day. That's technically not the translation, because Joseph Smith was correct when he said that you got to get rid of that Baith at the beginning of the text. Yeah, night. Lila. So, anyway. I seriously, I don't understand the logical purpose of telling you guys information, because if I don't make it with the information, it dies with me, and I'm dying. Church has destroyed me, and YouTube refuses to wait. So what's the point of giving you information? I mean, this is the fluffy stuff. Seriously, this isn't going over correcting church history that the church has been lying to us about. This isn't correcting doctrine. This isn't condemning Mormons. This is the good stuff of the latter days that Nelson's supposed to be doing for you during conference. Oh, so for like 2022, we're going to have a whole bunch of signs in the heavens. I'm going to reveal them to you right here at the pulpit. No. See, the Book of Mormon even says, I would love to preach to you about the great joys of the kingdom, or whatever he says, but instead I have to talk about how you are committing polygamy, which is a violation of our Father Lehi. And so it's going to be difficult for women and the children to hear about how the men are wicked. M has a new video that came out not too long ago. That's his channel name, M. And he has a quote from John Taylor saying, well, the United States told us that polygamy is wicked, so that's what we're doing now. It's just one man and one woman. But even him, I mean, seriously. I mean, it's great that you quote from John Taylor, but then you got other people saying, oh, Joseph is evil, raping little girls. No! He was framed and set up. Do you not understand how that's done? Have you never been a victim of it? Has somebody never framed you at work, blamed you for something so that they could get the job instead of you? Or your sibling. They narc on you to mom and dad so that they can get special privileges, or at least see you suffer. You've never seen that in your life, huh? Dear God. Leave Joseph Smith alone. Joe Jesus Jr. And so, yes, to sum it all up, at 30 minutes into the video, you have the Babylonian god, the Egyptian, as I went over with the genealogy, that's theirs. It's Egyptians. They stole it from the Egyptians. You got the reverse things going on there. Because the Epic of Gilgamesh There are Assyriologists claiming that's the oldest document that we've uncovered. Wow, they're the oldest culture. No, the pyramid texts are older, and they refer to stories that we don't have those records for. We've got a full developed, organized script with the pyramid texts, not little scratch marks for penises and vaginas. That's what they are. Cuneiform, penis and vagina. It's just, God. And then there's the archaeological evidence. You know, there's ocean erosion on the pyramids. That's why the Great Pyramid has the keystone still showing, because it was worn away by ocean water erosion. There are seashells and other types of ocean things, fossils on it. And then they found the whale bones out in the Sahara Desert. The flood at 10,500 BCE, which then means the pyramids were built prior to that. So Daniel Jackson was right when the pyramids were built earlier, along with the language. But Khufu's name I understand how he feels. He is my kindred character actor. That's why Stargate is my favorite movie. And so, yeah, he's the bad Adam. And there he is, having a new star appear at the tail of the dragon. 5 days after the other falling star at the tail of the dragon. How many points for a falling star? 5. How is it portrayed? Pointing down, an inverse pentagram. Inverted, inverse, same thing. Inverted pentagram. The keystone of the Salt Lake Temple. And so what has happened? Yeah, coronavirus. Mormons went to church, and then boom, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we'll see today, most likely high again. Please tell me kids did not go back to school this week. I can find out. I know how to do it. I know how to Google search. Don't make me do it. School calendars. That's wrong years. Under new guidance, students in all Utah schools can return to class sooner after being exposed. Well, that's great, because there's a lot more kids being exposed. Record-breaking numbers of kids being exposed. Okay, here's the Salt Lake City School District 2122. Child porn on the front page. Well, it's not child porn if it's a boy. Alright, so 2022. Spring break. When do you go back to school? Seriously? These are holidays. No. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm assuming the crossouts are no school. So yes, they did go back to school on the 3rd. Dear God. What the hell are you guys thinking? Yeah. That's because I'm sure it's not the weekends, but why? Why? Don't you love your kids? Have they been that awful that you didn't even give them coal for Christmas? You gave them instead. So, yeah. All this for me just saying the evil Adam had a new star appear at the tail of the dragon for a falling star 5 days after the falling star that hit Pennsylvania. Ta-da! It was a billion sun explosion. It's like nobody cares. I'm just talking to myself here, telling my own jokes.